Alright, hello everybody, Zaxtor99 here. Just want to go ahead and give you guys an update on my Kickstarter project. My first Kickstarter I ever did for any game, and that was for my upcoming Steam title, Lem-Amaze. Now this game is going to be a lot different than anything I've done before. Pretty much every game I've sold so far has been like a retro action kind of a game. 5 games I have on Steam now. Lem-Amaze will be number 6. And this one is more of a money management, business management, where you are trying to sell lemonade and make as much money as you can selling lemonade in your hometown. Now, this is kind of a remake of an old game, Lem-Amaze, I made years ago that I really just kind of made for my kids. I wanted my son, for example, to quit, do something besides play the Call of Duty kind of games he was playing on our PS3 at the time, and make him think. Make him think about how many lemons he needs to buy, how much sugar and ice should he buy, how many cups should he buy, and base it on the upcoming weather report. So, for example, in Lem-Amaze, you're going to be able to play the game. You're going to have so much money, and you need to go to 4 different stores to purchase supplies. So that would be cups, lemons, sugar, and ice. And every customer in the game is going to have a little bit different desire and taste on how they like their Lem-Amaze. So it's going to be your game, your job in the game to make customers happy, not only with getting the price correct and not overcharging, but also, making the recipe and adjusting your recipe for your lemonade to meet the majority of the demand. You're never going to make anybody happy, much like real life, but hopefully you can adjust your recipe every week to meet the majority of, or meet the demands of what a majority of the people in your location are going to want. And the customers will come to your stand and let you know, hey, this is too sweet, this is too, too sugary or whatever. And they're going to tell you less sugar, more ice, or whatever, and you got to try to adjust this recipe to make the majority of the people happy, which will cause repeat customers, the next time you set up your stand. Now, Lem-Amaze is a very casual, like I said, kind of a money management kind of game, something a lot different than I've ever done, at least on Steam. I have done this in the past, like I say, and Lem-Amaze is a completely different kind of game than I have on Steam now. Now, as we can see here, looking at the Kickstarter, only $113 of my $1,000 goal was met, so barely 10%. So these Kickstarter, projects here, at least this one was a all or nothing. So I've received nothing for this Kickstarter because it is an all or nothing. If it doesn't meet the funding goal, then nobody pays anything. So what I want to do, guys, is I want to go ahead and offer the same kind of rewards for just donating directly to my PayPal account at the donation link you'll find down below. And if you guys are interested in my Lem-Amaze upcoming game, this would be a great way to get yourself not only an early copy, but potentially get yourself into my game. That's correct. You can get yourself in my game, with whatever first name you want to use, or maybe you want to donate and have your kid be in my game, whatever it is. You can do that right here. Now, one thing I do want to go ahead and show you guys real quick is I do want to show you that Lem-Amaze has already been put up on Steam. Right now, I am aiming for a Christmas Day launch. However, that may be pushed back based on me having to work full time and not having a ton of time to work on the game, or as much time as I would like. So we will see. I'm definitely going to try to hit this Christmas Day launch, even if I have to push back some of the love story content, to be worked on after the launch. I want to get the base game out, let you guys make money, let you guys deal with the customer demands and, selling lemonade and buying your supplies and dealing with the weather and everything that is going to be the foundation of what this game is about. It is going to have a dynamic love story where you can make choices and, definitely choose what to say to Maggie and try to help Franz, get his true love. So that love story is something that I really think will add a different element to the game. It's going to be really hard for Franz, or for you to help Franz and get the girl, because I already have over 20 really, really heartbreaking endings for poor Franz, and only one happy ending where he actually gets the girl. And so that, what I want to do is I want to have it change every time you play, so you don't exactly know what to say every single time to get the girl. Different things in the game and how you're doing in the game financially will also play a part in your success on getting a Maggie. So I want to create the I want to make the replayability not only for making money but also for the love story be completely different every time you play the game. And remember that all your high scores and your total amount made will be able to be seen not only in the game but up on the Steam page, so you can kind of compare how you did with your other friends on Steam and with everybody that plays the game worldwide. So Lem-Amaze, guys, is a game that I am definitely working hard on making a lot of fun to play. And so far, all 5 games that I have on Steam have hit their launch date. So I haven't ever been late on a game yet, but we'll see how I do with Lem-Amaze. Like I was saying, guys, if you guys want to get yourself in the game, there are ways to do that, and that is going to be, instead of going through Kickstarter, I'm just going to go with a direct donation to my donation link down below. And then what you'll want to do is, if you do donate at least $25, it does take $10. You'll want to go ahead, if you donate $10 or more, you're going to want to go ahead and let me, in the comments where you donate, you can actually write a comment with your donation, and there you're going to want to go ahead and give me your email address. And if you donate $25 or more to get yourself in the game, you're going to want to go ahead and tell me what name you want to use, whether it be your first name or whatever. Obviously, these names will be looked at, and if the name doesn't kind of fit the style of the game, so if it's obviously I'm not going to let you name yourself Toilet Man or something like that. It's got to be a realistic first name. Last names will be decided with just random generation, random names, so you won't be able to give me your first and last name. But also, if you guys, if you are a Twitcher or a YouTuber or something like that, and you want your YouTube or Twitch name to be used in the game, I will probably allow that depending on the name. So, for example, if your Twitch name is, Candy Girl, for example, and you want to be seen in the game as Candy Girl, I think we can go ahead and do that. So keep that in mind as well, and those will all be reviewed. If it's not something that I'll accept, I'll return your. You'll want to go ahead and give me an email address as well as your name. And then if you are pledging more than $25 here, then you'll get to pick one of these characters. Now I'm going to go ahead and update this image right here, so you guys can pick your character. So every time somebody donates $25 or more, I will go ahead and take that image that somebody has selected out of here, put it down here, and show you as a supporter for Lem-Amaze. And the remaining characters that can be chosen will be on the link down below, where you can see this image, and you can pick which character you want to be, or your son or your daughter, whoever you're going to have in the game. You'll want to pick that character's image. Tell me their first name. And this is with a donation to me of $25 or more. You will become a supporter. You'll be seen in the credits of the game, and your character will also be seen as one of the customers. Players around the world will see every time they play this game. So a great opportunity for you, maybe to, especially if you're like a Twitcher or a YouTuber or whatever. It's kind of some advertising there, if you would. Obviously, I'm not going to put things like, candygirl@twitch.com. It would just be Candy Girl would be the name. And obviously, we're still going to have to, I'm still going to review those names and make sure that, they're not too far out. So keep that in mind as well. And, that's why you want to leave me your email address as well. You'll also want to leave your email address no matter how much you donate, because even with a $10 donation, is it $10 donations? Yeah, you're going to get a Steam key for Lem-Amaze when it's released. So any donation of $10 or more, you're going to want to give me your email address. That way I can send these Steam keys to you. $15 or more is what you need to send me or donate to me. This is in US currency, to get a Steam key early. So if you want to get a Steam key before it actually launches, we're talking probably around mid-December. you know, at least 2 weeks before it launches. If I do have to push the game back or the release date back, then it would be, you know, approximately 2 weeks before the game launches in January or March or whenever it is. But I'm really, really going to try to push to get at least the base foundation of the game out on Christmas Day. Let you guys start playing this, and that is my goal. I know it's only a month away, but your donations will definitely help. What I really want to use this money for, you're asking, well, you've already got it up on Steam, Zach. What do you need donations for? Well, it's to pay for some of the assets and some of the, you know, music, especially, that I want to use in the game. So with the money that I get, I want to be able to purchase some unique music that I think will, you know, fit better in my game, rather than just using songs that we've heard in, you know, 20 other games already. You know, those kind of like not public domain songs, but you know, common Creative Commons songs and stuff like that we've heard in not only a lot of videos but a lot of games as well. I'd much rather have and pay somebody to create, you know, special music just for Lem-Amaze, and that's where some of the money will be used as well. And then we'll also be using the money to purchase necessary art for the game. So we're going to have an artist maybe do not these images. These have already been paid for. I have paid for this art here to use, you know, these images here. So these are the characters, what the image will look like inside the game. But, you know, more sprite art, stuff like that is something, you know, and game art is something that I may be looking at adding as well, depending on how much money I raise in donations for this game. But this is a great way, guys. I'm going to go ahead and put a link to this Kickstarter link here, so you guys can kind of see what you'll get for each donation amount here. So for example, at $50 or more, you'll get 2 Steam keys early, and you'll get to go ahead and you know, pick your character as well, and your character will have a meaningful impact on the love story between Franz and Maggie. And then you'll also be credited here as, you know, an impactful and devoted fan inside the credits. And a pledge of $100, for example, or more, it's everything before it. You're going to get also, well, 5 keys rather than just 2. You know, you'll have your NPC character named whatever you want, and then you're going to have your character is going to play like the biggest impact possible in the love story between Franz and Maggie. This means that you might actually be, you know, Maggie's brother, for example, if you're a guy, or Maggie's sister if you're a woman, or perhaps Franz's brother or sister, something like that. You're going to play a big impact in how that love story works out in the end inside the game with these donations. So you can read all about that here at the link of my unsuccessful Kickstarter here. But I'm just going to go ahead and take donations directly if you guys want to be inside my game. So keep in mind, with me looking at launching this game, you know, around Christmas time, we're looking at, you want to get those donations in probably, you know, by around the 20th of December. We'll say the 18th of December. So no later than like a week before I look at launching the game. If you want to get yourself inside the game, I need at least a week to get your name and get your, you know, the art and everything like that changed to your name and get you inside the game. Especially if you're going to be donating $50 or $100 or more, and you're going to be, you know, a deep impact on the relationship and the story, the love story between Franz and Maggie. You'll probably want to do that as early as possible if you're making a big donation and you want to be part of the story. You want your character to play part of a story inside the game. So you can read all about it on my Steam page or on this unsuccessful Kickstarter page, guys. If you want to be in Lem-Amaze, be sure you know, donate whatever level you want. If you want an early Steam key, it takes $15 to do that in US currency. And then again, make sure you, in the area where you can give me a comment on the donation, make sure you give me your email address. Make sure you tell me, you know, if you're donating $25 or more, what name you want me to use. Make sure you pick out what character image you want to use. At the link below, you can see this updated character selection sheet at the link down below, and I will keep that updated. Like I say, if somebody donates $25 or more and they pick a character, I will put it down here and take it out of up here. So you'll know what images you have when you donate to choose from. So I'll definitely keep that updated. And then be sure you comment down below. Let me know what you guys think of this. Let me know if you guys, you know, showed your support with a donation. Definitely comment down below and let me know. Also, guys, if you guys just send a donation in and you forget to let me know what what was up or whatever, then you can just email me. Please email me at Zaxtorgames, all one word, Zaxtorgames, Zaxtorgames@yahoo.com. That is where you'll want to send the email, letting me know whatever you forgot to leave in the comment when you donated. So let me know what you guys think. Still going for a Christmas Day launch on Lem-Amaze. Even if I don't get any kind of funding or donations or anything like that, we're still going for a Christmas Day launch. But your donations will definitely help not only you get yourself inside the game or help you get an early Steam key, or both. But donating to help me, will help me make this game better, help me make better music and better art and everything like that inside the game. So a great way to get yourself an early key, or get yourself inside the game, or even become part of the love story between Franz and Maggie, with a donation to help support me. So I want to go ahead and thank you guys for watching. Be sure you comment down below. This has been Zaxtorian. Take care, everybody. We'll see you soon.